Get a copy. Earth. Copy Earth. I don't know if you've had your coffee in correct grammar yet this morning, but if you haven't, let's get some in you. Welcome back to the long gone Coffee and Correct Grammar. I just want to bring to your attention, ladies and gentlemen, the main page of my YouTube channel and some points to look at here. First off, you see here in the starboard side corner here of the main sunset picture, you see a couple links. This is a link to my website, the Correct Sentence Structure Tutor website. And then we have a link to Coral Blade Grotto, my other YouTube channel, and then my Twitter, and then also my Instagram. Also, if you like, you can join this channel. And you can see the membership perks, so on and so forth. They have 20% off going on here for the donations. If you want to support what I do and also get some exclusive content, you can join there. Also, if you look at these tabs here, I suggest keeping an eye on this community section because I do post a lot of educational materials in here and polls and things like that. Like, for example, I just wrote a correct sentence structure volition claim for the two of the new types of videos I've been doing, reaction videos and viewer comment videos, and that's written in correct sentence structure. All right, so what I'd like to get into right now, ladies and gentlemen, is to give you a little mini class on how to create a correct sentence structure and the little points that aren't usually addressed, the little details. So you see here on your screen, I'm going to the store at 6 p.m. How would you translate that into a correct sentence structure? For the facts, of the facts, are, with the facts, of the facts, with the facts, by the facts, period. Cause, concern, verb, possessive, concern, possessive authority. How would you do that? How would you start it? Well, first of all, there has to be a cause. Where is the claim coming from? What's the source of the claim? One way to articulate it would be to say it's for the claimant's knowledge. That would be your cause because for is one of the four positionals. For, of, with, by. For is congruent with by, of is congruent with. One positional, one function, one congruency. Now, as you know, theoretically speaking, in order to draw a straight line, you must have 2 points with which to draw a straight line. This functions as this point. Now we need to put this point in so we can establish our geometric level playing field of contract. Of, the of positional serves the function of as concern. So what is the cause concerned with? The cause is the claimant's knowledge. That's where the claim is coming from. And what is it concerned with? The facts. So we have for the claimant's knowledge of the facts. Now we have established our straight line. Now we can put our verb of the thinking in, which would be singular. Now, as you can see here, we have two words, claimants and knowledge. These are connected by a hyphen. So claimant by itself in this scenario, positioned with a positional nodal, would be a fact, as is knowledge. So a compound fact joined by a hyphen is just basically two 7s coming together to form one 7. So the way you would syntax would be 5, 6, 7, because this is 1, 7 here, because of the hyphen. I've also underlined it, which means whatever is underlined is to be taken as one whole fact. Okay? One whole entity. That's what that means. Also, the apostrophe in correct sentence structure is a symbol. I'm not talking about the word apostrophe. I'm talking about the symbol apostrophe. And in correct sentence structure and in contract, it denotes possessorship. So because there's one claimant, claimant is singular, we put the apostrophe in there and the S, which means the knowledge is the claimant's. It belongs to the claimants, to the claimant. If it were more than one claimant, you would put the apostrophe after the S. Plurality or singularity of a verb is completely contingent upon the plurality or singularity of the fact within the cause section of the sentence. Has nothing to do with this part, only to do with this part. So now, what's the main idea of this claim? What are we claiming here? I'm going to the store at 6 p.m. What are we claiming here? I'm telling you what I'm going to do in the future, right? How do you convey that in correct sentence structure? Because we're in now space. How can you convey a future? Well, I'll tell you. It's a claim of the vision. I'm envisioning in my head what I'm going to be doing in the future. So now I've brought it into the now space. Claim of the vision. What am I seeing in the future? What is it that I'm going to be doing? It's with the vision. It's with the claim of the vision, with the performance of the travel. I'm going to be traveling. That's what I'm doing. So we have cause, concern, verb is. Then we have our next point with the claim. And then we have the next point, which is a concern of the vision. And we have our next point, which is possessive with the performance, because the performance is possessive of the vision. And the vision is concerned with the claim. And the travel is concerned with the performance. So we have, for the claimant's knowledge of the facts is with the claim of the vision, with the performance of the travel. All right, let's shorten this up. What's next? What comes after travel? What are we conveying next? I'm going to the store at 6 p.m. Now, how would we say that we're going to the store? We're traveling to the store, and that's our end point. That's our end point. All right? How do you convey that? What would be one way of conveying that? Well, in correct sentence structure, you must give closure to all of your facts. And in my correct sentence structure dictionary, such a conveyance would look like this. So now I've shown and given closure to the terminal of the store, which means it ends at the store. My traveling, my travel performance ends at the store. You see that? So let's put this in our line. So it's with the port and terminal of the store. For the claimant's knowledge of the facts is with the claim of the vision, with the performance of the travel, with the port terminal of the store. So now what comes next? What are we conveying next in this sentence? Well, we have this part. 6 p.m. How are we going to convey that? What are we talking about here? I'm with the vision of what? Performing a travel to the end point of the store, and now I got to put the time location in. Well, it is a location. So now we have, with the location, of the 1800 hours Eastern Standard Continuum now space. Let's shorten some of these up here. So for the claimant's knowledge of the facts is with the claim of the vision, with the performance of the travel, with the port terminal of the store, with the location of the 1800 hours, comma, Eastern Standard Continuum, i.e. now space. So these are locations, and in correct sentence structure, a tilde denotes location, so that's why I put the tilde there to give more closure as to what it is I'm talking about. So we've conveyed what we're conveying. Now what do we have to do? What's next? We have to take authority over it. We cannot put an authority after an of the, because that breaks the mathematical interface in the grammar. It voids it. So there has to be a with the here. So what are we doing here? Well, quite simply, one way to put it would be to say, I'm making a statement. If you want to, you could get technical about it and say, with this correct sentence structure, communication, parse, syntax, grammar statement, but for sake of brevity, I'm going to put statement, and then we would put the authority at the end. Now, as you see here, I'm underlining this name, which means it's to be taken as a whole. That way, this colon does not interfere with the positional sequencing. So now we have, with the statement, by this claimant and by this traveler. So let's see if we have our line correct here. For this claimant's knowledge of the facts is with the claim of the vision, with the performance of the travel, with the port and terminal of the store, with the location of the 1800 hours Eastern Standard Continuum, with the statement, and then finish it off with the authority. By this claimant and by this traveler, Jason Matthew Glass. So now let's mathematically certify it and go backwards. For this claimant and for this traveler, Jason-Matthew Glass, of the statement is with the 1800 hours Eastern Standard Continuum of the location, with the store of the port and terminal, with the travel of the performance, with the vision of the claim, with the facts by the claimant's knowledge, period. Mathematically certified, forwards and backwards, graphed out, complete closure, 567, 567, 2, 567, 567, 567, 567, 567, 07, 567, 567, 567, 7, 567, 567, 0, 567, 7. So let's give closure to that real quick. So here we have closure on the correct syntax values for the correct sentence structure with the red numbers there, 567s and 567 zeros and 2s. All correct. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to take you through this real quick and show you the difference between this correct sentence structure and this adverb, verb, adjective, pronoun, fiction, nonsense. I'm is non-tangible contract adverb, modifying going, tangible contract adjective, which is coloring to into non-tangible contract pronoun in the future tense. The is non-tangible contract adverb, which is modifying store into a verb. At is non-tangible contract adverb, modifying 6 into tangible contract adjective, which is now coloring PM into tangible contract pronoun. And there you have it. Thank you very much for watching this copy and correct grammar performance. Hope this was helpful. And if you'd like to see more videos like this one, which, by the way, there are over 400 videos on this YouTube channel, and multiple videos, I do the same thing. But it's always good to come at it from different angles. So if you'd like to see more of this, go ahead and comment and let me know. If you're interested in doing workshops where you will learn this and there is a set curriculum to take you from point A to point B to point C to point Z, you can contact me at jasonmatthewg17@gmail.com. Thank you very much. Salut.